All right, Cowboys Nation, listen up. We've got breaking news that's shaking up the football world. Rex Ryan just went nuclear on Mike Zimmer. CeeDee Lamb's stepping up in a big way, and the Cowboys just got hit with a loss that could change everything. You do not want to miss this. We're diving into the drama, the determination, and the devastating blow that's got everyone talking. Buckle up, because this is the Cowboys news you need to know right now. Hey there, Cowboys Nation. Welcome to Dallas Cowboys fan, your ultimate destination for all things America's team. Whether you bleed blue and silver or are just starting to catch Cowboys fever, this is the place. If you are a die-hard fan, please make sure to subscribe for more latest news and updates of your favorite team. We've got a wild ride ahead of us, so buckle up and let's dive right in. First up, we've got some serious drama unfolding in the football world. Former NFL head coach Rex Ryan is absolutely livid, and he's not holding back when it comes to Mike Zimmer. You know Ryan, he's never been one to mince words, and this time, he's really letting loose. So here's the deal. Ryan was on ESPN's Get Up show, and he just went off on Zimmer like a man possessed. Why, you ask? Well, it all comes down to the Cowboys' defensive woes in their recent game against the Buffalo Bills. Now, we all know Zimmer's been working as a defensive analyst for the Cowboys this season, and let's just say Rex isn't impressed. Ryan started off by saying, "Look, I've known Mike Zimmer for years. We've coached against each other, we've been friends. But what I saw on that field Sunday, that wasn't the Zimmer defense I know. It was like watching a high school team try to stop an NFL offense." Ouch, right? But wait, it gets better. Ryan continued his rant, saying, "Zimmer's supposed to be this defensive guru, right? Well, where was that genius when Josh Allen was carving up the Cowboys like a Thanksgiving turkey? I'll tell you where it was nowhere to be found." Now, we all know the Cowboys' defense has been struggling lately, but is it fair to put all the blame on Zimmer? Ryan seems to think so. He went on to say when you bring in a guy like Zimmer, you're expecting results. You're expecting that defense to be rock solid. Instead, what we're seeing is a unit that looks lost, confused, and completely unprepared. And that, my friends, falls squarely on Zimmer's shoulders. But here's where it gets really interesting. Ryan didn't just stop at criticizing Zimmer's defensive schemes. He took it a step further, questioning Zimmer's role with the team. "I gotta ask," Ryan said, "what exactly is Zimmer doing there? Is he just collecting a paycheck? Or is he actually trying to make this defense better? Because from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's doing more harm than good." Now, let's be real for a second. Rex Ryan isn't exactly known for holding back, and some might say he's just stirring the pot for attention. But you've got to admit, he's got a point. The Cowboys' defense has been looking shaky, and something's got to give. But enough about Ryan and Zimmer. Let's talk about someone who's actually stepping up and taking responsibility for the team's struggles, none other than our star wide receiver, CeeDee Lamb. In a press conference after the game, Lamb didn't make excuses or try to shift blame. Instead, he looked straight into the cameras and said, "I need to be better. We all need to be better, but it starts with me." Now, that's the kind of leadership we like to see. Lamb went on to break down his performance, saying, "There were plays out there that I should have made. Balls I should have caught. Routes I could have run better. I'm not satisfied with my performance, and I promise you, I'm going to do everything in my power to improve." It's refreshing to see a player take ownership like that, isn't it? Lamb didn't stop there, though. He also talked about the team's overall performance and what needs to change. "We've got all the talent in the world," he said. "But talent alone doesn't win games. We need to execute better, plain and simple. And that starts in practice, in the film room, in our preparation. We can't just show up on game day and expect to win. You've got to love that attitude. Lamb's always been a hard worker, but this level of maturity and self-awareness is exactly what the Cowboys need right now. With the playoffs looming and every game crucial, it's players like Lamb who are going to make the difference. But here's where things take a turn for the worse, Cowboys fans. While we're celebrating Lamb's leadership and work ethic, we've also got some devastating news to report. The Cowboys have just suffered a huge loss, and it's one that could have serious implications for the rest of the season. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but our star cornerback Trayvon Diggs is out for the season with a torn ACL. This is a massive blow to our defense, and it couldn't have come at a worse time. Diggs has been a cornerstone of our secondary, leading the league in interceptions last season and continuing to be a game-changer this year. His ability to shut down top receivers and create turnovers has been crucial to our success, and now we're facing the rest of the season without him. Head coach Mike McCarthy addressed the media about Diggs' injury, saying, "It's a tough loss, no doubt about it. Trayvon's not just a great player, he's a leader on this team. But we've got to move forward. It's next man up, and we have faith in the guys we have to step up and fill that role." McCarthy's right, of course. The NFL is a next man up league, and the Cowboys can't afford to dwell on this loss. But let's be real, replacing a player of Diggs' caliber isn't going to be easy. So what does this mean for the Cowboys moving forward? Well, for starters, it puts even more pressure on the rest of the defense to step up. Guys like Micah Parsons and DeMarcus Lawrence are going to have to elevate their game even further. The pass rush becomes even more critical now, as we can't rely on Diggs to lock down receivers for extended periods. It also means we might see some changes in the defensive scheme. Without Diggs, the Cowboys might have to play more zone coverage, or they might need to get creative with their blitz packages to compensate for the loss in the secondary. But it's not all doom and gloom, Cowboys fans. This injury, as devastating as it is, also presents an opportunity. It's a chance for some of our younger players to step up and make a name for themselves. Guys like Darren Bland and Israel Mukwamu might see increased playing time, and who knows? We might just uncover another diamond in the rough. Plus, let's not forget we've still got a lot of talent on this team. Dak Prescott is having a career year, our offensive line is finally healthy, and we've got weapons all over the field. The loss of Diggs is a big blow, no doubt, but it's not the end of our season by any means. So, what's the bottom line here, Cowboys Nation? We've got Rex Ryan calling out Mike Zimmer, CeeDee Lamb stepping up as a leader, and now we're facing the rest of the season without one of our best defenders. It's been a roller coaster of emotions, that's for sure. But here's the thing, this is where great teams prove themselves. This is where we show what we're made of. Are we going to let these setbacks define our season, or are we going to rally together and come out stronger? I don't know about you, but I'm betting on this team. We've got the talent, we've got the leadership, and most importantly, we've got the heart. The road ahead might be tough, but I believe in the Dallas Cowboys. So what do you think, Cowboys fans? How are we going to overcome these challenges? What changes do you want to see moving forward? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and let's keep this conversation going.